Okay, hello everyone. It is Foul Play here, back for match 4 of this modern league. Against Bogles, just lost the die roll, also lost last round to Spirit Stack. So we're up against Busso, 94-94, and we don't have any mana. We're going to throw this one. Alright, this one, no creature, so I'm going to throw this one. Opponent keeping a 7, making me very nervous here. Alright, we'll keep this one. Bottom a basic. Bottom, probably just the Sentinel's Eyes, maybe the Rancor. Alright, I'm going to throw the Sentinel's Eyes. Alright, what have you got, opponent? Turn 1 Thoughtseers. Triome. Alright, so guessing it's an Uro deck. I'm just guessing. Alright. What's this one? Is this Teema? Yeah, that's a Teema one. Utopia Sprawl. Alright, definitely smells like the Omnath deck here. 3-colored land into a Utopia Sprawl, yep. Planes held up. Get out our Totem Armor. Our opponent's like its Supreme Verdict mana next turn. Alright. Maybe it would have been safer to play the Hyena Umbra first, the Rancor second, but looks like they're just like hard shifted through their turn, so it's good for us. Oath of Nissa. Alright, this is definitely Omnath with Saheeli combo. I verse this deck a lot. It's the Fetterhair Guardian found. Or Felidar Guardian found. One mana short of casting it this turn though. So no getting comboed just yet. We can like maybe try and get tricky, or we can just cast our things, and attack, and maybe we draw an Ethereal Armor or a Daybreak next turn and win it. So, I think we just attack, right? Opponent can like Guardian, flicker the Oath of Nissa to draw an extra card, so they can use that to then go and find their Saheeli. They might be able, like, wanting to get a Teferi and interact with us, things like that. Alright, let's cycle this bad boy Horizon Canopy and look to end the game. They didn't cast their Felidar Guardian for some reason. They do have the mana to, but I guess they're just like holding up some sort of counter spell here. Alright. I don't see a huge amount of value in playing these scouts out. Even if they go to Teferi, bounce Rancor, we still have lethal. Doesn't seem like a huge amount of value to me. Is it Charm? And they're looting too. Yep. Main deck, is it Charm? That's actually important information to know. Ditching Felidar Guardian and Path. Felidar Guardian. Obscure card names. Shocking. Okay. I count them 1 mana short. They're going to exile the Utopia Sprawl and put it back down on the Steam vents, and then they'll have enough for Saheeli. Or they'll just go for Hallowed Fountain because... Wait, that can't be right. They need to pay 2 life for it to come in untapped, and they're only on 2 life. I think they've just punted. If they did their Snow Plains, they would have been fine, or if they did their Utopia Sprawl, they would have been fine. Alright, we are very fortunate our opponent just punted that one. I will take it, though. Hush brings in. Heroic Intervention, maybe. Gadok Tig doesn't really do a huge amount here. Force of Vigor can hit their ramp spells like Utopia Sprawl, which is semi-reasonable. Path seems really, really good. I think we want to leave it in. Of course, Spirit Dancer against combo seems good, but against like a Teferi seems kind of bad, particularly on draw with like 3 mana Teferi just bounce. Seems pretty bad for us. I think we still want some number in the deck. I think Heroic Intervention could save a creature from getting bounced. Playing at instant speed is not the best though, because our opponent does have Teferi to make us play at sorcery speed, and Heroic Intervention is just going to be dead in that scenario. Probably 2 mana card like Spirit Mantle I'd consider to be our weakest aura, just because it's 2 mana. So bringing in 1 force is almost like not worth bringing in any at all. We'll bring in 1 force though. I don't want to trim down too hard on auras. It's a good Bogles hand. We're going to keep. Opponent keeping 7 as well. That was like a snap keep. Ooh, should I be scared and pitch for interaction? Alright, let's pitch for interaction. We could even just keep that hand with like 2 lands. Alright, this hand's better. We'll keep this one. Bottom Grispoon. The flying's redundant. I want double creature so they can't just bounce one of my Hushbringers and then like have Fetterhair Guardian active from that point forward. Also, my opponent might like just Izzet Charm the Hushbringer as well, which is something to be concerned about. What are they doing? Wrenn and 6? That's not the end of the world. Alright, what is happening, opponent? Oath of Nissa? Oh, well, that seems reasonable for us. Hallowed Fountain found. It's not a fetch land, so they can't get value from Wrenn and 6 yet. And they play a Triome, leaving Hallowed Fountain in hand. Wrenn and 6 with no target. We draw Dryad Arbor. I think we want to add some toughness here. Alright, let's see what happens. So if we add toughness, we get our creature out of range of just it's not quite enough, because if they have Izzet Charm, they'd like can neg Wrenn and 6 as well. Force getting rid of the Rancor. Alright, sure. So I'm just gonna attack my opponent for 2 here. Not really that interested in hitting the Wrenn and 6 there. Play Dryad Arbor's second main. Alright, they pitched to Saheeli as well. It'd be nice if Heroic Intervention like gave my spells hexproof as well. Definitely up the power level of the card a fair bit. Or if it like drew us a card to replace the effect, or if it was 1 mana cheaper, something like that. But overall, we just need to play it because Blast Zone. Let's pump up this Hushbringer good and proper here. Hardcast Force of Negation. Remand. Interesting that our opponent just didn't neg the Wrenn and 6 to kill the Dryad Arbor. That's very interesting, actually. Alright, let's attack Ren and 6 now. It's getting a little bit higher. Our opponent hasn't committed anything else to the board. Then we'll look to play our second Hushbringer out. And then keep fighting the good fight. This is like gone slowed down really hard, which is quite scary. And we haven't pressured our opponent's life total at all. There's a Saheeli. So they like copy Oath normally here. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's only a creature that it can copy. Okay. Deal a damage to us. 2 cards left in their hand. Rancor. Well, I'm definitely playing Rancor. What they do with the scry, put it on the bottom. Alright, let's get rid of Saheeli and attack our opponent with the other Hushbringer. And then we'll play out our Gladecover Scout. And this All That Glitters can go on Gladecover Scout next turn. I'm not really interested in putting it on either of the Hushbringers because it won't come back if they get removed. Alright, opponent concedes. So I guess they just didn't have too much going on. Maybe their like Oath of Nissa blanked and it wasn't very good for them. Obviously, Hushbringer is quite powerful because it does just stop their combo. So if they Felidar Guardian, they aren't able to just combo off. But I guess if they didn't have Teferi to deal with Hushbringer and they weren't finding Teferi, then, you know, we're in good shape. Their counterspells didn't help them get there either. So good times. Alright. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know down below if you did. If you're new, be sure to subscribe for daily content and ring the bell for more. Thanks all. I'll see you next time.